Good day or good morning, my listener. How wonderful it is to see another beautiful Monday, another beautiful week. As I've rightly said to you, my listener, that my daily voice message will come in 2 to 3 or 4 messages in a clip. So please do understand with me. This is due to the logistic behind the daily voice messages. And I believe that my messages are doing great and wonderful work within you as students or pupils of excellence wherever you may be. Today being Monday, May 26, 2025, the topic I'll be discussing said the virtues of academic excellence. Part 1. Success is not something we go out in search for as if it were lost. It is inside of us. We are success personified. All we need is to manifest it. Virtues can be defined as behavior or traits that are morally good or a good quality in someone's character. Virtue is an inner quality that you must build in order for you to attain excellence. You need virtues because it is true that your academic excellence can be guaranteed. The first virtues to be talked on today is determination. Another word for determination is persistence. Persistence is what makes the impossible possible, the possible likely, and the likely definitely. Robert Half. A person's level of persistence shows how confident he or she is in his or her ability or capability to accomplish his or her goals in life. Determined students or pupils rarely think of quitting because they regard the achievement of their goals as a necessity or as an obligation and not an option. To become a learner of excellence, you will have to develop the attitude of persistence because any worthwhile accomplishment and anything of significance takes time. Nuggets, we are all born to win. Don't let anybody's situation or circumstance conditions your mind for failure. The virtues of academic excellence part 2. Discipline is in relation with discipleship. That is, if you are not disciplined, you can't be a disciple. And if you are not a disciple, you can't earn a discipline. The second virtues of academic excellence is discipline. Excellent students or pupils are disciplined people. Being disciplined is one of the major factors that make them excellent in the first place. Likewise, a disciplined learner is a diligent learner. Disciplined students or pupils have developed the diligence to do the work or task they are being assigned to do, when it should be done and how it should be done. Either they feel like doing the task or not. Excellent students or pupil know without doubt that there is no other way to true and lasting academic success than through the path of discipline. So much within a short period of time because they have disciplined themselves to finish a task on or before the period allotted for its completion and not necessarily within the time available for it. In essence, what I'm saying is that there is a correlation between being disciplined, being diligent, and also being an excellent learner. A student who is aspiring for academic excellence must be disciplined enough to be diligent in order to achieve success in his or her academics. Nugget, it is possible to achieve more without being disciplined in life, without being disciplined. The choice is yours. Virtues of academic excellence part 3. Orderliness make you attractive and portray your seriousness, while being disorder is an act of unseriousness for you as a student or pupil. The next virtues of discourse is orderliness. As a student or pupil, you should learn to be orderly. The Bible says things should be done decently and orderly. A learner who cultivates orderliness as a virtue will come to school early enough as not to miss any lesson for the day, in order not to distract teachers and other learners while class is ongoing. He or she write notes, has the right textbook for learning, and cooperate with fellow learners and teachers in order to achieve his or her goals. An orderly student or pupil will not miss tests and examination for any reason. We have the necessary writing materials such as pen, pencil, eraser, mathematical set, calculator, four-figure tables, and so on and so forth, which are necessary tools for learning. Never go to school without some of these needed tools. Your textbooks and notebooks should be neatly kept in your bag. Most times, I advise learners to go to school with the textbook and notebook of the subject to be offered for the day as featured on the timetable, particularly for those in secondary schools. This is part of being orderly as a student or pupils. Also desist from the habit of disturbing others, either through fighting or borrowing what belongs to them during teaching period. Doing this distract both your teachers and the student or pupils in question. So learn to be orderly at all time, right from when school assembly is on till when you get yourself fully settled for the day's work. Nugget, you will understand how easy and rosy being a learner is when you are orderly in your day-to-day activity at school. The virtues of academic excellence, part 4. Obedience is better than sacrifice, and to eat is better than the fat of rams. 1 Samuel 15:22b. That is the Holy Bible. The next virtues of excellence I want to dwell on today is obedience. Obedience is submission to authority. As a student or pupil who desires, you should submit yourself to the school rules and regulations. Obey all instructions, comply to whatever the school authority wants you to do. Attend school early enough. Never have any cause to be absent from school except in cases of unforeseen circumstances such as sickness, death of loved ones, traveling, and so on. Do not be comfortable staying at home as a student or pupil that aspires for excellence. Obeying the school authority is like building a house on a strong, solid foundation that stands firm. When storms comes, it stands unshaken. Being a listening, responsive learner and not a errant, disobedient one. Above all, be obedient to your teachers and those who are older than you. Nugget, obedience makes your teachers and school authority like you as it endears you to them. Ensure that your obedience to the school authority is total. Here are my picks for you this day and this week. And my desire is that you should endeavor to make good use of every of these words you're hearing. And I'm very certain that it will be the best option for you when you do. And possibly for contact or you're a school owner and you desire that I come over to your school to motivate your pupils or students for academic excellence, you can reach me on this number by calling 081 61 833 435, or you call 070 890 58195, or you can email me by sending messages to me on idowub698@gmail.com. So my desire is that in all your endeavors, both as student and school owner, you shall excel and be at the top of every of your doings. So do have a lovely and a pleasant day and week ahead.